morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Manifest Monday Mindset and Magic Call. As per usual, let's start this week by dropping into that which gives us gratitude, love, joy. What is something this past week or weekend that gave you that love, joy, or gratitude that we're feeling into right now? Yeah, and as we move into, if there's also something you just need to release, we can do that today as well, to let go, to make room for the gratitude, love, joy, and appreciation. And once we have that in our hearts, we can bring it up to our minds and we make it real. We make it real by typing it into the chat, by writing it into our journals, or just by voicing it here in community. So let's see, as per usual, I had some tech issues this morning, so I'm still trying to see who's here. But who here would like to share what gave them love, joy, gratitude, appreciation, or something that they just want to let go of to start this week off fresh? Damien, you're one of the first people on today. What's new with you, my man?
Okay, I guess I'll talk. Um, yeah, interestingly enough, I got a listing on Saturday. I'm usually the buying these, right? But then I had another listing, and one thing that gave me joy and gratitude is that, like, I've had a lot of contractors that have asked me to work to do work, and ironically, with these listings, I've been able to get them to do like small minor updates too. And so this weekend, I had my contractor from Brooklyn, New York, come out to Pennsylvania to add a door onto a bathroom with no door. Crazy as it sounds. And then he did some other minor things, but it helps him and it helps the seller, and eventually it helps me. And I actually contributed $400 to it because the seller actually didn't want to pay anything and he wanted to sell everything as is. And I'm like, please, let's put this bathroom door on. So it was great. I stopped by at the property too, and made sure everything was going good and everything. So yeah.
Wow. Yay, Damien. Good stuff. How about in dropping into life too for you? What's new about life as well as business?
Life. I don't know. So I've been working so much because there was so many heating issues and I had a pipe burst. So it feels like I put life on hold actually a little bit, just because I've just been working so much. So I don't really have anything, I guess, for that.
Okay. All right. What's the one thing that's giving you the most amount of passion right now? Is that your work?
Yeah, I would say, work in real estate, and and being able to maintain all my properties. And I had somebody that went out yesterday, same day, fixed the HVAC issue. The igniter was busted. And just keeping all my tenants happy. I'm somebody that like fixes minute it breaks, I want it fixed. And I'm lucky to have, a good team of people to go out and help with that. So
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Damien. Thanks for sharing, man. Appreciate that.
thanks.
Yay. All right. Anyone else this morning who just wants to share something that happened for them this past week or weekend? For those of you new to the call, we have like 4 or 5 new people. This is our community call. We do this every week. We start by moving into that gratitude space, which starts by raising our vibration for the week, where we can move into attraction instead of chasing. And then we'll go into some shares, some community shares, whoever wants to jump in and just share what's happening for them. Then we maybe move into like a reading or a passage, which we have today, and we discuss that for a bit. And today we have a special guest that we wanted to bring on to talk about some really cool charity efforts that are happening. And then after that, we close with the meditation. But it's important to remember we have our questions of alignment that we'll get into here in a minute. But before we do that, who else has something they want to share, get off their chest, or what gave them gratitude over the past week or weekend?
Actually,
Who else
Nick, I'll
wants to?
jump in.
Yeah, Michelle.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you, darling?
I'm great, thanks. I'm still not camera ready. That's why you don't see me, but I'm still very much here. I've been excitedly cleaning my house. I've never been so excited to clean my house in my whole life. I've been cleaning, organizing, just making everything pretty. My girlfriend is coming tomorrow morning to take photos. She's a professional photographer and just makes all my photos magical. And so my property is going to be listed tomorrow or Wednesday. I could not be more excited. Like I've never been so excited cleaning my house in my whole life.
Yay! Oh my gosh. And those of you who know Michelle's journey, this has definitely been a journey. And this is a beautiful moment. Oh, Michelle, I'm so happy for you. What
Thank you.
space I'm feeling in your body, like this opening, this huge opening coming in. Yeah?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. It feels really expansive. It feels amazing just to be dreaming and to just like be ready to move on. I mean, here I was trying to hang on to the property, a handful of months ago, and now I feel so free letting it go and just enjoying all the fruits of my labor, you know what I mean, as far as what I've been able to create over the last 7 years of taking it from like a fixer upper to something beautiful, and to now just be capitalizing on that and being grateful for that opportunity, even though it wasn't what I originally planned, which was, as you know, to hold on to this property forever. I'm so excited about just enjoying what it has to offer me and just to let it go. It's
Okay, Michelle.
oh,
It's so amazing.
so thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm excited about my new home. I could not be more excited about my new home and just what that's going to be like, and moving in with my boys, and just all of it. It's just my heart is full.
Oh, it all works out perfectly, doesn't it? Even when we don't know how.
Yes, exactly. Boy, it's amazing what happens when you just let go and trust and surrender. I'm like, wow, this surrender shit really works.
Yay. Oh, Michelle. I'll share too. I had my first day. It's funny because, right, we know that we have to let go of things for us to create space to bring the new in, right? And
Mm.
that's all energy is. It can stagnate, right? If we hold things, which I've done for years and years and years and years, it stagnates and it just sucks our energy, right? There's incompletions there. There's a drain that happens when we're not allowing, because we want to, like, even with positive emotions, right? Like we feel a positive emotion, we feel that happiness, that amazement, and we want to like grab onto it, right? And hold on to it, knowing that energy doesn't work that way. Energy has to come in and it has to just be released. Money works the same way. Money comes in and it has to be let go of. And I have to be honest with you guys, I had the first big purge this weekend of like my kids' toys. Oh, they're 9 and 11. I can't believe it took me this long. I knew it had to happen. And like, I have, my mom, she was a hoarder. So I have a little bit of that in me, that every single thing in the house has a memory attached or a feeling attached to it. And it was so hard and yet so rewarding, right? The affirmation just kept coming in, like making space for the new, making space for the new. And we get to donate it. There's a Lexington consignment thing that's coming up. So we get to donate all of it to the consignment for community efforts, which is awesome. So that was my big win. That was my big appreciation, gratitude for this weekend. It took me about 4 hours yesterday, and I am 20% complete.
Don't you feel amazing letting that stuff go?
Yes. Yes. But the initial like effort, right? Like my initial effort to doing it, like, oh, I don't want to let these things go. It was this first, thing we got at this fair and this thing here. It's like everything had
Of
a thing attached
course.
to it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I know what that's like. Thank you for
So
sharing.
yeah, we have that in common. Diane, you had your hand up, dear. Nice to see you.
Yes, I did. I had an amazing last 4 days. Nick, I'm a Tony Robbins fan, and I did his Unleash the Power Within for the sixth time in 4 years. And one day of it is something called the Dickens process, where you look at your limiting beliefs, and he takes you through this whole process where you feel the pain of in the past of what these beliefs have cost you and what it costs you now and what it'll cost you in the future if you don't change. And even though I've done this 5 times before, this was the most powerful for me. And I just stood there and cried. And I released so much that I didn't realize how much was pushed down. And I just feel like I'm a different person. It was
Oh,
amazing.
Diane, I
Yeah.
feel that too. Wow.
It
And
was
it's
so
interesting
emotional.
because every time you go through that process, Diane, there's another belief we can uncover, right? There's another piece of work. So do you mind sharing what's one that came up for you that you were able to kind of let go of?
One of them was that it was kind of an underlying belief that went through. I had picked three beliefs, and it was and I thought I had dealt with this in the past, but feeling unworthy to do certain things in my life, and I just came out of there saying like, I am worthy, I am amazing, and I'm going to do these things that have set out for myself. So.
Oh,
But
Diane.
it's an amazing process. So, and Tony Robbins is probably only going to be doing events for the next 2 years. He's only committed through 2028. So, Nobody's ever done an event. It's amazing.
Yeah, I love this so much. Diane, are you willing to just reaffirm for this week? You can do just if you're willing to just do one quick little exercise, you're just going to repeat after me three things. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Just
Yes.
close your eyes.
Yes.
Yes. Just like Tony, ready? Close your eyes. You
Yes.
say this, I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am worthy. Say it louder.
I am worthy.
I am a miracle.
I am a miracle.
I am deserving of everything.
I am deserving of everything.
I felt a little resistance there. Say it a little louder. I am deserving of everything.
I am deserving of everything.
Love you, my dear. Yes, I love you. The I am worthy. I used to, my story that I had to go through over and over and over and over again. We don't even know the story, right? We don't know the story. We just operate at a certain level. And there was a part of me, most of you all know my story by now, right? Like the I am enough story. I didn't know I was not enough. I had to substantiate my existence every single day. If I wasn't providing value, I shouldn't exist. But I didn't know I was operating that way. And coming into that space, and the only way through it, right, is to first of the awareness, and we have to then move through, because as you heard from Tony, we will only move out of pain. We won't actually move towards the thing that we want. So we have to feel the pain of the cost of what life has been like living in that old story, that old program. And then from there, we have to embody the new identity, which is the hard part. We don't know what that even looks like. So we have to feel it. What does that feel like? I am so happy you shared that. Thank you so much.
Thank
What's
you for
one
letting
thing
me
this week?
share.
Yeah, Diane, I had you share because every one of us, I think, has a piece of that story. So thank you for bringing that to the attention. What's something that gives you excitement or passion this week that you're going to jump into?
Um, I am going to declutter a room and make it my office.
You're in it. We're in it
And, uh,
together.
and also my place of meditation and peace. So I'm motivated
Yes.
to do that.
Yes. Yes. Oh, Diane. Yep. Me, you, Michelle. We're in this together.
Must be this spring coming, spring cleaning.
I love that.
Absolutely. Oh, yay. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else want to share before we dive into our passage this morning? Let's see, I see Dickens and Christina and Alexa, Caleb. Anybody else want to jump in? It's okay if not.
I'll jump in.
Caleb, good morning, my friend.
What's up, Nick? How are you, sir?
Is this the rocket seat chair? Is this like where all the magic happens from this chair that I'm looking at you with?
Yeah, this is the chair that I'm in front of the spaceship right now. I probably shouldn't be. I should probably be away from my distractions, but yeah, man.
Caleb is one of the most talented anything computer, AI, back office processes, systems, anything he touches turns to gold. So and he's helped me through a lot of things too. So I just love seeing him like in his space of where he does his magic. But what's happening for you this morning, my man?
Oh man. Well, there's been a lot that's been happening. So, for context, I still live at home because I'm cheap. I don't want to pay for an apartment or anything when I can pay a couple $100 a month, right? Because why not? Like, let's talk business here. Cut expenses, make better margins, yada yada yada. So I'm like, all right, cool. So there's a wrench that's been thrown into that plan. And I'm happy for my dad. He deserves this, but he has a job in another city that he's going to now. So throughout that whole process is selling the house, they're moving, and I got to find another place to live. And I don't want to move to that same city that they're moving to. So it's part of that cheapness that is leaving me to actually go buy houses, go live in other properties that I'll buy as investments, right? Um, and it's just like ripping off the Band-Aid because the cash coming out of the account, man, it hurts. That's been what's happening, man. So we have the house is going to get listed tomorrow. And yeah, that's what's happening in life.
So it's pushing you to move finally. Yeah, it's pushing you to like
Pushing me
move
to
on your
move.
own.
Yeah.
Next uncomfortable step, Caleb. I like it. Huh.
Yeah.
How does that feel like for you? Is it like exciting? Is it scary? Is it?
when I put time into thinking about it, it's exciting, scary, it's everything. But then when I'm just like, oh yeah, it'll just happen, I'm like, and I don't think about it much, and I just keep going on with what I got to do. Uh, then it's chill as a cucumber, man. That's
I
it.
love that. I love that. Well, with all, here's the cool part, Caleb, with all of the resources and connections that you've already built, this is going to be a snap and an easy one for you, right? Just making sure it feels good is going to be all your
Yeah,
decision. Yeah,
that's
that's
the hard
awesome.
part though, is trying to make the right decision. But then it's like, all right, the longer I stay in trying to make a decision, the more time I lose. So it's like,
Here's another thought for you, but for anybody else who needs to hear it. I say this a lot with my coaching clients, right? Every single decision that you've ever made and you are about to make is the right decision. You can't make the wrong decision. You can't, right? Even if we make a decision that causes some growth or some pain or some expansion, that was the right decision, right? That is the point, is us going into that growth and that expansion. So don't sweat it. If anybody's laboring over a decision, I have to make the right one. Actually, no. Like, if you make the right one and you don't have any growth around it, that was the right decision because you didn't have discomfort, but you're missing out on some growth by making a warmer, colder decision. That really didn't work because if you make the wrong decision, Caleb, about where you're going to move to, you'll 4 months later, hey, this didn't work. Let's go find someplace else, right? You break a lease, you break a lease. Not a big deal. Yeah,
yeah,
warmer, colder,
that's true.
man. Yeah, especially at your age, warmer, colder. You're totally all in. I love this. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
you bet,
That's
man.
cool. My first place I ever moved into was a really dirty old rental in Somerville. It was a two-bedroom. I lived with two nurses I graduated college with, and it was all the old green appliances. Here in Boston, we have really old housing stock. Old green appliances. There were like rats everywhere, and we were still paying, I think, like $2,800 a month for the three of us.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah, it's because it was close to Boston. So ever since then, I'm like, it can't really get worse than that. There's always an upward trajectory. You know what I mean?
My
That's
first
awesome.
apartment, my first apartment was a two-bedroom with a friend of mine. We were only 18 years old. I paid 400 a month on Washington Avenue in Chelsea, which was really bad back then. If you know where like Orange Cary Square, that area.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was 400 a month for a two-bedroom. Can you believe it?
But you had to pack some
Yeah.
Are
heat
they
walking
looking for
around, Damien.
tenants?
Yeah. I want to say 1993. That was around 93. Yeah.
Yeah. No wonder you've got that. No one messes with you when you walk down the street. No, I'm just
Yeah, I
kidding.
know. It was rough back then. Yeah.
I do have a passage today. The passage today, it's called "Revealing Who We Are." No bird can fly without opening its wings, and no one can love without exposing their heart. It's perhaps the oldest of inner laws, as inescapable as gravity. There's no chance of lifting into any space larger than yourself without revealing the parts you hold closest to your chest. Anytime you hesitate revealing who you are, picture yourself as a bird perched on a roof, wings tucked at your sides. To enter a relationship without opening your heart is to jump off that roof without spreading your wings. It's true that baby birds hesitate the first time out of the nest, but once tasting the air, it is in their nature to open and rise and then close and land. That is their life, and it's ours too. The paradox, of course, is that we must trust that the power to lift and land for us is in revealing what we hide. Once revealed, these tender things become our wings. I don't want to give my thoughts. Does anyone have any thoughts to that or what came up for you in that passage? I already lost it. I was going to reread. Yeah. We can feel what it's like that with our heart to enter in relationship with someone else or to trust or be trusted by others. We can also use that passage, right, to entrusting ourselves, to open ourselves up to maybe making mistakes, maybe not making the right decision always, maybe being imperfect, knowing that no matter what happens, as long as we are brave enough to take the step or to jump off that roof, whether it be a relationship or a new decision in work or a new version of us, the wings will grow, no matter what. Maybe there'll be a bump or a bruise along the way. That just makes those wings stronger. That would be what I would submit. Coming to you from experience, did anyone else have anything they felt or heard from that passage they'd like to share?
Hi, Nick. It's Veronica.
Yeah, Veronica, good morning.
Morning. So I just got from that passage that, I need to move forward. Just keep, it's time for me to set out and do something, you know, anything,
Anything. What
anything.
moves you to your most excitement or passion right now, Veronica?
Well, yeah, I'm still healing from the wrist break, but my next surgery to remove the plate is scheduled for April 9th. So there's going to be some more healing again after that. Um, but, my friend has me learning software to help promote his software. So I need to move forward with that. And, I'm still kind of iffy as to whether I really am excited about this or not, that part, because you know how I love the frequency music and the sound lounge and meditation cushion. Love that thought about doing something around that still.
Yeah,
It's still there.
yeah.
So
Can you do both?
I I could do both. I can do
Yeah.
both, right? Can't you do
And
both? Of course I can do both.
yep, it's never or, it can be and for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So I keep
thanks,
holding myself
Veronica.
back from it, but I think it's time to like move forward on both fronts. Yeah.
And the wings will grow beside you. Yay. Oh,
Yay.
Veronica, make the mistakes for everybody. Make the mistakes. Jump off the roof. Get some bumps and bruises. Like the brain is there to predict and protect for us, and it's always wrong. It lives in the future. We get to choose how our life is lived. And you know what? None of us are getting out of this alive. So let's do this. Let's just go for it. You are the
I
miracle.
think
You are enough. Huh?
exactly. Exactly, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I love this. Thank you for sharing. I have a dear friend who is on here from the great state of Florida, right, Katie? I'm thinking, but Katie
Yes,
has her
Florida,
son.
but I'm from Boston originally.
Yep, from Boston originally. So Katie, and Cam and Sawyer are on a journey, a really cool one. And I just kind of want to have them give a background as to what they're up to because it's really inspiring. So Sawyer, it is so good to see you in person for the first time. I've seen lots of pictures, but you want to tell everybody what you're up to, what you're doing?
Yes.
You want to tell them what we're up to?
Yeah.
What do you love doing?
Containers.
Cool. Yes, he's really into playing with containers and stacking containers. But we linked up with the American Lung Association. I think my mom's here too. She hopped in on the call. Has it been 2 years now?
Yeah.
This will be our second year. So Sawyer is totally blind, and we've been trying to find a sport that he can do on his own and, just get
We have
involved
chance.
with. Yes, you telling them about your
Then
stair
we do
climbs? Yes. So we linked up with the American Lung Association and we do stair climbs. So usually it's like 42 flights to 45. We just did one at the Marlin Stadium and it was 108 up and down. That was the biggest one ever. But Sawyer really wants to do the Vegas one. And as a mom, I'm very grateful he can't do it till he's 18.
I'm gonna be
So
18.
that one's 108 flights, but we raise money every climb for lung cancer and lung disease. So we're doing what's Boston? Is it 3 or 4? 4, and Nick and his sons are going to do it with us next weekend. And then we try to do 5 stair climbs. And then
I'm gonna do 5.
we're doing 5. And then in September, Sawyer is going to do a 3-day bike race with us in the Cape. So we are always doing little fun fundraisers. We're selling some bracelets with some fun, like
Running the
magic and
marathon.
miracles, and we're selling them for 11.11. And what else are we doing?
We're running a marathon.
Oh yeah, we're running a marathon
Yeah,
in November.
You have a Band-Aid on.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're just always
Casual.
doing. And yeah, we'll see. Honestly, if he wants to do it, he motivates me. I'm like, I need to do it before I turn 35, or I'm not sure I could do it.
Do you have a
Yeah.
Band-Aid on?
Yes, I
What
do.
form?
because I got a cut. But yeah, Nick has just been so gracious. I
I
absolutely
talk
love
to
Nick.
Nick?
We met in
Can I say
Florida through my sister. Yep, hold on one sec. And we've just been good friends ever since. And he told me I could come on, and I'm so grateful to be part of the background in the group and meet everyone. You guys are such an amazing community. My husband and I are on the signal, and he's like, "This is such a great group." I'm like, "Of course it is. Nick put it on, and amazing people come." So it's nice to meet you all. If it's okay with you guys, I'm going to share the bracelets that we're selling, and if anyone wants, yeah, and if anyone
Hey
wants to,
guys, it's nice to meet you all, and we love you.
Oh,
Nice
Sawyer.
to
Yeah.
meet you.
that's Sawyer. He's
you.
he's a love bug. That's his,
And hey,
his
Mom,
biggest
do
gift.
you think Jay will take me for a ride when he gets home from work?
Yes, I think so. Hold on one second, okay? So I'm just gonna share, and if you guys feel called, and even if you ever want to join one
Can
of
I
our
just
stair
make a
climbs, it'd be
thing?
awesome. It's fun. It's
Can
like
I
a really
ask-
good group. Yes, you can. You want to say goodbye to everyone and say thank you?
Hey, thank you. And hey guys, if you want to join our call, please do.
Yeah, join the group to climb.
Hey guys, if you want to join the group to climb, please do.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Is it your favorite time
When do
ever?
we hop on the call with Nick again?
We can come back Monday, okay?
Can we do Monday?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, and anyone can reach out to me, but it's really cool. It's been amazing. The American Lung has been so awesome, and they love Sawyer, and it's just like a really fun, independent sport that he gets to do, and we get to be a part of it. So it's awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna put the in the WhatsApp group, Katie. You can put your links in the. Do you have you're in the WhatsApp too?
Yes, I'm
That's
in both. I'm so terrible with that stuff. So I will do it right
yeah.
after that so I don't forget. So Sawyer and I will making slinging bracelets left and right. So if someone wants one, we'll shoot me your address and we'll send you one. Right?
Yay! Thank you
All right.
so much.
Have an awesome week, you guys. I appreciate you letting us talk and be in your group. Right?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Guys,
You guys,
thank
I'm just gonna.
you for all the support.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys are the best. This is the so just really quickly for anybody else who'd like to either support or join, me and my two sons are going to join Sawyer and his family, and we're going to be doing this thing on One Boston Place on March 28th. So and the best part is I was told we don't have to race anybody, so we're not we're not going to have to scoot up as fast as possible, which is what a lot of us Type A likes to do. But we'll post some links
We
in
go
the
low
chat.
and
We're going to buy some
slow.
bracelets.
We have fun. Low and slow. We have
Yeah.
fun. We bring music. It's awesome.
Yay. Well, thank you guys. We will close as usual. It's 9:32 with just a little quick affirmation meditation. If anybody wants to jump in with me, let's do that now. It's 9:32. Let's start our week with a deep breath in to ground and release. Let's take another deep breath in and release. Welcome to another week where you, as the divine creator, get to create the life that you desire. Living in a world where we're kept safe by the stories and belief and constraints that we have in our minds, we now get to go down to our hearts, become aware of how we operate, and choose the new stories, the unlimited life that we now get to live. We know we are more than enough. Just by being born here on the planet was the miracle of miracles, and there's nothing further for us to do to substantiate, to be of value. We are the value just by existing. Feel into this highest place of yourself, your higher self, where all they want to do is experience and expand in this life as much as humanly possible. Going towards that which brings you the most excitement or passion in your life, knowing that by moving into that direction, all other energies follow. Cash flows and money, abundance in all of its forms, love and relationships, health and wellness. They are all part of an attraction versus grind. They are our part of flow over pressure. Choosing to live from love instead of fear. Fear being based on lies and love being based on the truth. The truth being, you are divine. You are worthy. You are way more than enough. You are the miracle. And now, you get to become anyone you desire just by saying the magical words, I am. Take some time for yourself today and this week as you move into this week with power, with passion, with wonderful love and creativity, taking just one step towards that which brings you the most excitement or passion in your life. Feeling into that and taking care of rest, self-love, and loving others. Let's move into the week with another deep breath in and release. Thank you all so much for being here today. Love you all so much. We'll see you all the next Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel.